Well, I noticed at halftime we had 9 turnovers, and I did notice that we only had 11 for the game. So, you know, it was a game that we won on the offensive end. We shot the ball really well, 11 for 20, 15 of 18 from the line. So, very pleased at times with the way we moved the ball offensively. In the second half, we did a much better job of handling the ball. But defensively was not a good effort. Our focus, our communication baskets that we gave up, really disappointed. I thought we took a big step against Washington and not giving up easy baskets, and we turned around this afternoon and gave up a lot of easy baskets. And then that's not to take anything away from Washington State. They hit those shots, but our communication, we had 2 guys going with the guy and leaving a guy wide open, and they knocked him down. Especially, I think they started the game 5 for 7 from 3.
It seemed like when EJ took load of them, you did a little better job of containing him.
Yeah, no, EJ, I thought defensively did some really good things. You know, he was aggressive. He had the 3 fouls, Bob, but you know, when we got down to the last 8 minutes, he didn't have to worry about that. I thought his defense really picked up. I thought earlier than that, you know, I thought he was a little tentative defensively because he was worried about getting that 4th, you know, and I was worried about getting that 4th, so I told him not to foul. But when it got under the 8-minute mark, I thought his defense really picked up.
Back-to-back threes from Garrett and EJ that they assisted each other on were huge. It gave you guys a cushion and really seemed to give you guys an emotional lift.
Yeah, no. I thought we made some shots for each other there that were really big. Garrett hit one, then DeVoe hit one, then we had a couple more. You know, again, offensively, we won the game with offense scoring 78 points. But you know, when we're going on the road now, our defense is going to have to get a lot better, and we're going to have to do a much better job defensively and on the boards. It was a tie game on the boards, and I really felt like we should have had an advantage that we didn't have.
You talk about taking advantage of home court. Were you happy with how the team played this weekend overall?
Oh, overall, yeah. I mean, again, I thought Thursday night was, you know, as energetic as the building's been, you know, since maybe last year when we opened it up. You know, the students were into it, and we gave them something to cheer about early, so it kind of sparked it early. You know, tonight the students stayed with us fine. You know, we didn't give them nearly as much to chirp about, but you know, I just very pleased Thursday night, and I was pleased that we found a way to win. I just know that defensively and on the boards we got to play a lot better, so that takes away a little of your, you know, your enthusiasm because you could have played better.
Offensively, EJ was 66% shooting, I guess, from the field and from 3. Can you talk about his game tonight and how important that was, how important he was for you guys? Like you said, you won the game offensively. How much he had?
Oh, he played good. I mean, he started out, I think he hit his first 5 shots, and EJ's very consistent. I mean, if you look at his effort, you know, he doesn't score like this every game, but his effort, his fight, his competitiveness, he brings it, you know, and I never have to worry about whether he's ready to play or not. You know, he doesn't always play well, but he's always ready to play, and he's just a competitor, tough, hard-nosed, and I like those kind of guys. I mean, every team needs them, and he's definitely consistent for our team, and I think our other guys, you know, feed off that a little bit, and you know, I like the way he's playing. I like the way DeVoe's playing. Garrett's giving us some good minutes, and you know, Carlos picking it up a little bit here. We got to get Tony and O scoring a little bit more, but you know, we're putting some things together. I think we're getting better, but now we've got a tough stretch here, very tough, and we're going to have to play awfully well.
Can you talk a little bit more about Carlos? He's been huge for you guys the last few games.
No, his athleticism has made a tremendous difference for us, and he's really cut down his mistakes. He's making the right cuts. He's making the right plays, and you know, you saw his athleticism on those last 2 rebounds. You know, I mean, no, I think he's really helping us. Defensively, I think he's getting better. There's not one phase of his game that's not getting better.
Cal and Stanford have not been good places to play. They win very often down there. What has to change from the Cal game here to go down there and beat them? You know, what do you got to do against Stanford to get one at Maples?
Oh, man, those games were so long ago. I'm going to have to, just go back and look. I know against Cal here, we gave up easy baskets, and especially in the second half. So I know that's got to change. We're going to have to play with great determination down there. They're a good team. They're leading the league. Jorge's really good. Crab's really good. They got a couple guys there that, will be playing in the NBA. So they're talented. They're very good at home. They're well coached. Mike does a great job. It's going to take an extraordinary effort for us to go down there and find a way to win. We know that. We're going to have to play really good. But Arizona went in there and won, and so they're not invincible at home. Our guys, we've at times, to be very honest, we've played better on the road. So maybe our guys will be ready to go.
Coach, what does this win mean to you and the team?
Well, it keeps us in the hunt, which is important. We're still a couple games down that, we didn't play well in. So, but, it's fun to be February 11th,
Yeah.
February 11th, 12th, or, wherever we're at, February 11th, and still be in the hunt, and still have the guys, talking about, the next game being really important and figuring out a way to stay in the hunt. And, this last week, we had to get Washington, otherwise we were way behind them and out of it. So, the guys found a way to do that, and it'll be the same with Cal. We'll have to win that game, otherwise we'll be 2 down with 4 to play, and your chances go way down. So, it's just fun at this time of year to still be in the hunt, and so that's probably the biggest thing. And we know we got a long ways to go yet to be the team that we want to be in March, but we've got 3 weeks to continue to improve, and we've got to do that. But I still think this team's got a lot of area to grow into. I really do. There's so many things we can do better, and I'm frustrated a little bit that we haven't made the progress as quickly as I wanted.
What are the biggest things, Dana? Early in the season, you talked about needing to cut down on turnovers. You guys have done that in the past 2 games, at least in the second half.
Well, no doubt. Turnovers lead to easy baskets. It's a double-edged problem. Not only do you not get a shot on goal, but they're usually taking it and laying it in, or you got to guard again. So turnovers, I can't think of any sport where they're not really damaging. And in basketball, it's you don't get a shot, and they're getting an extra shot. So again, those 9 turnovers we had in the first half were a big factor.
Any more questions for Coach Altman?
All righty, thanks.